Okay, here we are in beautiful Walkout State Park in Texas, just outside of El Paso. This place is one of the best climbing areas in the world as far as I'm concerned. It's these beautiful stones, great rock formations everywhere. It's also a place of rich history. There are these cave paintings that have been preserved for thousands of years because they're in like these deep caves that don't get hit by rain or sun. So it's really amazing. Anyway, I decided to record this workout here that I've been doing for the last few months as I've been recovering from COVID, in an attempt to show you just kind of what I've been doing and how it's been working out. When you're getting over an illness, especially something like COVID that affects everyone so differently, it's really important to listen to your body, right? So if something doesn't feel good, if you start getting pain in your chest especially, just stop. Go see a doctor and resume when you feel good enough. It's important to push yourself a little bit, but you don't want to push yourself enough to where you set yourself back, injure yourself, make yourself sicker. So it's like one of those fine lines. So again, it's just about really listening to your body. So the way that the workout starts off is with a alternating forward lunge with a toe touch. And I go for 20 reps. Go for as many as you can, but it looks something like this, where you lunge forward, touch your toe, come up with your hand over your head. So what we're doing is getting lots of joints moving. Kind of just go through the movement, listening to your body. And this is a gentle way to get your heart rate up. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some rock climbers in the background screaming them on, making a bunch of noise when they fall. Now I'm going to go for 20. Like I said before, if you get to a lower number, you're like, I'm good, just stop. The goal is to get to 20 eventually. And to be totally honest, I lost count. Because for some reason I just can't seem to count and talk at the same time. So I'll just go for 2 more and call it 20. 20, yay! Okay, so the next thing that we do is a walkout to push up. So the way that that looks is it's a forward fold. So you inhale, raising both hands up. Exhale, fold down, walk yourself out into your push-up position. You do your push-up, it's wonderful, and walk yourself all the way back up. Hands come up over your head. So again, it's a stretch. We're gonna go for 10 of these. But if at any point it feels uncomfortable, or you need to stop and back off, like, listen to your body. This is a video that you're watching, hopefully at home. You really don't need to impress anybody. You just need to get better. Remember to keep breathing throughout the whole range of motion so you're getting lots of oxygen going through your body. So I think I have 3 more to go. That's 8. 9. And there's 10. Word. Cool. So the next thing that we're going to do is a lateral lunge. So side to side lunge. Going to go for 20 of these total. And the object here is to kind of stretch out your inner thighs, but also get your heart rate up. So hopefully you're doing this in a more stable situation than a downward sloping, very uneven surface rock. But if you're doing it outside, that's totally fine too. So we're going to take a lateral lunge, come back up to center, and we're going to do 10 on each side. Your hands can go anywhere. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 10. Cool. And do the same thing on the other side. Again, just going deep enough so you feel that stretch on your inner thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Okay, next thing that we're going to do is 20 push-ups. So I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing push-ups for years. If push-ups aren't necessarily your jam, try to start on your toes, but if you need to go down to your knees, that's totally fine. Either way, we're going to go for 20, either on your knees or on your toes. So just start whenever you're ready. Try to keep your belly tight. And I'm not going to talk for this because I'm probably going to get out of breath. 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Those are good. Those are hard. But they're supposed to be. If they're easy, everyone will do them. The next thing we're going to do is a reverse lunge to a straight leg kick. We're going to go for 10 of these on each leg. This is a dynamic stretch or a moving stretch for your hamstring, but it's also good for strengthening and stabilizing that front leg. So you take your left hand out in front of you, step your right foot back, and then with the straight leg, try and kick your toes and then go right back into lunge. We're going to go for 10 of these. Go at your own pace. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! All right, same thing on the other side. So right arm goes out behind you, left leg goes back. Find a somewhat even situation here. We'll go for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Rest for a hot second. We'll get ready for your next set of push-ups. So we got 2 more push-ups. This is kind of like the warm-up section. But if it ever feels too hard, this could be your whole workout. And then next time you try it, you go a little bit further. Next time you try it, you go a little bit further. So it's a good kind of base and gauge. And once you can get through this whole workout without resting, without really losing your breath, you can graduate to the next level, whatever that looks like. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a push-up to a shoulder tap. So you do your push-up, tap your opposite shoulder. It's only for a moment. Again, try to start on your toes. If you need to go to your knees, so be it. If you start on your knees, that's cool too. Just do your best. As we say in my family, be kind, be respectful, and always try your best. All right, so going for 20 of these guys, you do your push-up, tap your opposite shoulder. 2. Going for 20. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. I'm assuming everyone did like a great job because just by watching this video, you're automatically awesome. Last exercise we're going to do are single leg squats. So we're going to go for 10 of these on each leg. So you just stand on one foot, squat down, reaching for that opposite toe, come back up to standing. Going for 10. If you need to grab onto something here, it's totally cool. 3, but try to do it as hard as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once I'm done with that 10, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoa, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. First phase of the workout is complete. Now, get some water, which if you're in the high desert, very important, even if you're not, very important. So, when COVID first went down, everyone on lockdown, I bought a set of Rogue fitness bands. I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated in any way, I just happen to like their products. Because a lot of the other bands I've had with the handles, eventually the handles break. Just the nature of this stuff, it will break eventually, but these seem a little bit stronger, a little bit harder to work with. So I got a red, a blue, a green, and a black, but in general I use the red and the blue the most, especially at this phase of training. So I'm going to take the blue band, and what we're going to do is a little superset. So we're going to do a pulling exercise, a pushing exercise, and then a leg exercise to get your heart rate up. Going to rest as little as possible in between each set, and we're going to do 2 rounds of this. So I double up the band, so it's like this, step on it, 1 foot in the middle, and then go into a split stance and keep my back really straight. So what I'm going to do is a bent over row, pulling both hands in towards my ribs, 15 times. 2, 3, 4. If you don't have bands, you can always use a gallon jug of water or 2 and do the same exercise. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put on down for a second. So that was the pulling exercise. Next for the pushing exercise, we're going to take the red band, or they make an orange one too that's lighter, and you can use that if you want to. We're going to make a big circle out of it, stepping on it with your front foot and holding on with a wide grip. We're going to do a frontal raise. Again, 15 of these. Try to keep your abs tight and your shoulder blades back. Hold for a moment at the top of each one. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then the leg exercise, we're going to do air squats. Air squats are just squatting in the air. So feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Squat down, come back up to standing. We're going to do 15 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15. So that's the first round. We're gonna do one more of those, resting for like somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds before you start the next set, which is about as long as it takes to get a sip of water. So again, we'll go back to the blue band, doubling it up, and if you stepped on it with your left foot the first time, we'll step on it with your right foot for the second time. So again, going into that split stance, nice straight spine, and then 15 rows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Drop that, we'll get out the red one. You know, depending on your fitness level, if you don't have the bands, just doing no weight and holding for a moment with your arms out straight will engage the same muscle group. Not as much, you might have to do more, but c'est la vie. All right, so stepping on it with your right foot now, if you're stepping on it with your left last time, 15 frontal raises. Keep your abs tight, shoulders back. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool, I'll drop those and then do your last set of 15 air squats. So feet hip width apart, squat down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. Rest for a hot second. And we'll get ready for the last little superset here. So, last one was back, shoulders, and glutes. This one is going to be chest, biceps, and triceps. So we'll keep the red band close at hand. What we're going to do is ascend at 20 push-ups, opening up into a side plank. So again, these can be done on your knees if you need to, but try to do them on your toes. Even if you start on your toes, go down to your knees. It's all good as long as you're doing the best that you can. So 20 push-ups to side plank, going down, coming up, opening to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. So again, if you didn't make it to 20, it's fine. Just good to have goals. All right, so for the bicep curls, we're going to make a big circle out of your red band. I'm going to step on it with your left foot. Keeping your chest up, shoulder blades back. Come into the curl, hold for a moment, and then let on down. If this feels too easy, you want to go up to the blue band, power to you. But if not, stick with this and go for 15. Bugs. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then quick as a flash, we'll go over into triceps. Now this one, admittedly, is a pain in the butt to get into, but it's pretty good exercise. So what we do is we step your heel over it with the band behind you, and then with both hands on one side, we're going to lift it up and bring it all the way around behind your back and step your other foot forwards. But you're keeping your heel down so you don't accidentally smack yourself in the back of the head, because trust me, that sucks. Here, I'll move over a little bit. All right, so keeping your biceps in line with your ears, we're going to straighten your arms over your head 15 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then come out of it the same way you got into it. Stop, rest for about 30 to 60 seconds. And then we'll get ready for our last round. Take some water, stretch it out. So just for diversity's sake, I know that a lot of fitness people out there have you doing the same exercises over and over again. And that is good, and there is a lot of validity to that. Me personally, I like to mix it up as much as possible. So what we're going to do for our last set of push-ups are diamond push-ups. That's where your index fingers and thumbs are just about touching, and you lower your heart down to your hands and push yourself up fast. These are a little harder, so we'll go for 10 of these. These can also be done on your knees, but try not to if possible. All right, so whenever you're ready, going for 10. 1, 2. Think popping yourself up fast and going down slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Those are challenging, admittedly. We'll grab onto your red band or whatever substitute you're working with. We'll step on it with your right foot. And again, 15 bicep curls. Keeping your chest up, shoulder blades back, tummy tight. And if this feels too easy, you want to make it harder, go for it. Just keep breathing as you go through your round of 15. 14, 15. And then last set of triceps, we'll switch heels. So last time I did my right foot stepping on it, this time we'll step on it with my left. So bring both hands around, and then I'm going to twist it up behind my back, step my other foot forwards. 15 tricep extensions, trying to keep your biceps in line with your ear and your core engaged. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, good. Golly, Miss Molly. All right, So that pretty much concludes the resistance portion of the workout. The final thing that we're going to do is a little bit of core work. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that. Just the camera a little bit. You can see it any better. There we go, that should work. All right, so we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to do upper ab, lower ab, and isometrics. We're just going to do one round of each of these. And we're going to start out with crunches. So hands behind your head, feet on the floor, or hands across your chest. Just as long as you keep a good space between your chin and your chest. And we'll go for 25 crunches, straight up and down. Start whenever you're ready. Try to give a big exhale as you come up so your lungs are empty by the time you get to the top. And you hold for a moment. If you want to make these harder, you can always lift your feet up off the floor. I think I have 10 more to go. Cool. Once you finish your set of 25, bring your hands underneath your legs. I'm going to straighten out your legs and do leg lifts. So we're going to go for 20 of these. You raise them up until they're just above your hips. Lower them down until they're just above the floor, but your heels don't touch. So going for 20 of these. If this kind of hurts your lower back, you can always bend your knees a little bit more. And you can let your head rest on the ground if that feels better. Five. Great. Once you're done with your 20, we'll prep for our last exercise, which will be a forearm plank. Even though you only got 2 arms, they call it a forearm plank anyways. So what we're going to do is rest on your elbows or palms on the mat. I'm going to go for palms today because this rock is super duper sharp. Push out through the heels of your feet and the crown of your head, and we'll hold for 30 seconds, starting right now. As you exhale, tuck your belly button into your spine and think about pushing your heart away from the floor. Fifteen more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're good. Great. Nice work. If you made it all the way through the video, congratulations. If you needed to stop at any point, it's cool. You're awesome for trying. So keep doing this workout. I did this workout 2 days a week. And I did 2 days a week of cardio, 2 days a week of yoga, and I have the whole workout linked on my blog. So if you want to check out the whole thing, you can get access to it there. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter because there's lots of good stuff in it, I think. And we'll keep traveling, keep on doing workouts in cool places, and hopefully you guys will have a good time with it. All right, see you soon.